happenstance, right? You have to be intentional about what your family is going to look like. You guys are on the same page. Okay. Let's see.
Some of these questions we answered. How long until the wedding? Describe your wedding. So, our wedding was, yeah, it was great. A great day. A great day in October. It was, it was really about us and our community, in our community, those
Yeah.
people that kind of rallied around us.
Yeah.
And I really feel like I remember the one memory I had is my grandmother being there, right? And how special that moment was for her. And I remember all of my aunts and like the people that had poured into me that were there for the wedding, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Our wedding day was great. I mean, of course, we had all the people there that we wanted to be there, which was awesome. And I think all of them had a great experience. So, like for me, I felt like the wedding, while it was about us, and it was definitely had all of our special touches and the things that we liked and that we enjoyed. We also made it a great experience for our friends and family. Like we wanted them to have a good time. We didn't want it to be stuffy. We didn't want it to feel orchestrated. We just wanted it to be a chill, relaxed. It showed our vibe and who we are, and it was great. They all had a great time. People still talk about that one.
Yeah, yeah. This weekend, this weekend, we were at the Michigan Heat game,
Yep.
and a guy that came to our wedding, a good friend, he mentioned the wedding
Yeah.
when we were
Yeah.
like, it was just impromptu, so it was great, man, and we were able to do it. The planner was a friend, that's still a good friend.
Yeah.
You know, it was really cool. And it was here in Prince William County. So really, I think it like to be able to be married in the place that we raise our kids, that we have, you know, the hub of our business, all of those things are like divinely planned for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So we had about 150 people. We definitely made sure it was a good time. We had great food. We had a band. We had a DJ. We had a three-piece like strings instruments playing and what. Like it was a good time. It was a good time. What I do regret from the wedding, my only regret is that we should have had a videographer. I wish we had a videographer. So for those of you, if you're looking at your budget, trying to figure out what thing that you want to cut, don't cut the videographer. Keep the videographer. Because there's so many things and stories that people shared with me about the wedding. Like, do you remember when this happened or that happened? No, it was a whirlwind. We were so busy. There was so much going on. We were interactive. So many people were having a great time that, those are just some moments that you miss. But I love it. I love hearing the stories that other people, how they smile and they grin from ear to ear when they're telling me about these things that happened during the wedding, that even if I didn't get to experience them firsthand, they're still like impressionable on me. But I will say, don't cut the videographer. You want to catch those moments.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
All right. How many children do you have? What year of your marriage did children come, and how did they impact the marriage?
Sure. So we have two children, two girls. They are 15 and almost 13. Let's see. Our first daughter was born in 2011. We were married in 2008. So she came just under 3 years after our marriage. We were married in October 2008. She was born in February of 2011. And that was by design. So we knew that we wanted to start a family, but we wanted to give ourselves 2 years before that happened, just to be to enjoy our married life. We spent time together as singles before we were married anyway, but we knew that we wanted to still, make sure that we kind of we solidified our union, right, as a married couple before we introduced children. And I think the timing worked well for us. And then our second daughter was born 2 years after her. So, introducing the kids to the family definitely changes things. Okay, let's just, like, I won't make any qualms about that. It definitely changes things, but it changed it for the better too, right? We had to be less selfish. So it's not like we were selfish before, but there was no I that existed anymore once you add little people to the mix, because they are very demanding. They need a lot of attention, and there is so much to juggle. So it changed the marriage in the sense that we put a lot of work in, but in the same token, it also enhanced it because we had to come together as a team in a way that we hadn't before.
Yeah. I think, when you're married, you're husband and wife. And then when you have kids, you're husband, wife, father, mother, right? So you're just, your titles change, your responsibilities change, your energy changes. And I really was focused on being the best I figured the best husband that I could be for Crystal in that moment in time was being the best father I could be.
Mhm.
And I've always been extremely fortunate to have a great model for
Mhm.
what a father should be, can be, and the impact of a father. So, for me, I was just really focused on, like, it was new to me. It's funny. The first baby that I held was my own. The first diaper that I changed was my own daughter's diaper, right?
Mhm.
So it was this mix of like learning, and